Hello, we're live. What's up? Okay, this is a little bit not racy. Why would I say that's our name? This is Afternoon Delight. Yeah, if you couldn't tell from that major slip up in the first 5 seconds, I'm fairly hungover. But it's okay. I work best whilst hungover. Now, today's a very special episode of Afternoon Delight. I've got myself here and Jack Martin Jones.
Hi.
And also Joanna Poulton. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello.
Oh wow, that was
close.
I was just biked in, so I'm panting.
really worn
You
out.
sure you don't want to have a nice sit down there?
Yeah,
I
sit
can
down,
I
catch
can
your
move
breath.
The microphone down for
I
you.
can handle it, it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah?
cool.
Okay.
All right. Now, what's so
Bonus points.
special about today's episode, Jack?
We're choosing our third host,
Whoa.
but none of the other hosts have shown up
Yeah,
yet.
so far you're winning, Joe.
There's only one winner, obviously. There was only going to be one anyway, so.
Okay, now you've
Confidence.
lost marks.
Bonus points for me.
It was Tim.
Okay, but so
where is Adam? Do you know where Adam
yeah,
is?
where's Adam?
Have you spoke to Adam?
Psh, no,
Well,
I don't have his
if you
number.
haven't spoke to Adam, then he won't be here.
Well, no, he said he was going to be here. Regardless, during a song, we'll give him a call and see what's up with him. Tim told me he was going to be here late, so he's got a mild exception, but not really. People who are listening, you might have noticed we had several guests over the last term, and that was all a sort of process of picking and yeah, just looking through people.
It
Sorry, my head's really messed up.
It was a very complicated process where
Yeah, not.
we had a huge point system, and then a huge graph was made, and then it was lots of statistics.
There were Venn diagrams
I
and
was
everything.
up all of Easter,
Yeah, same.
and you got through.
Yeah, Joe.
Did I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
We didn't just pick you, like,
The final three.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
final three
Ah.
from a
That's
really
the surprise. We're just announcing the host now.
I just thought we were the only three available.
No.
No.
No, it was a actually quite tough process of picking people away, and yourself, Adam, and Tim made the last three. Now, people listening at home, avid listeners, if you can, put on Twitter who you feel deserves this hostship the most. Currently, I can't imagine Tim and Adam will get many votes. I can't imagine anyone will get many votes because nobody likes using Twitter.
Nobody listens to the show. I mean,
More negative points.
Obviously, it's going to be harder for Tim because he was like the first one
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be a guest host, so no one remembers him.
yeah.
Also, that was a very weird show.
Yeah, that show spiraled into insanity.
Zach was on it too.
oh, right then. Yeah, it would.
Yeah,
It's just them kind of making fun of Simon. I was there for only half the show, and then
yeah. I got traumatized from it, but
Adam
With-
was Adam.
Adam was cool. I
Adam was
liked
cool.
Adam's one. He came up with a feature, and we rocked on with it, and he was entertaining. But he's not punctual, obviously.
No.
No. So we've actually got a plan today. Usually we just freestyle it and talk about rubbish, but we've
Very
got a
rubbish.
slight plan.
Pretty bad.
Now I told the three candidates to come up with a miniature sales pitch, something to sell themselves if they can. You see, this isn't a visual medium, but I'll explain to the people listening. Joe made the most nervous and anxious face you could ever imagine. So there's something to look forward to. How good are you at improvising, Joe?
Not the best. But it depends what you want me to. I don't know what.
You're selling yourself to the people on the Twitter.
This isn't Friday night. Like that only happens once a week.
That was a really funny joke.
What I've got to do it now?
No. We'll wait till Tim gets about. We'll get you and him to.
That's like an hour away.
That's all right. We've got stuff to talk about. We'll wait till Tim gets
Where
about.
did you get your jumper?
For people can't see, I'm wearing a very bright jumper.
It's very colourful.
Come
it
to the
reminds
camera.
me
They've
of
got a
Iago
new
from
camera,
Aladdin.
and it
I'll
looks
come
like
to
it
the
might be
camera.
better.
Charity shop.
Oh,
I got it from a charity
it just
shop.
reminds me of
There you
Iago
go.
from Aladdin. You know, the parrot.
Ooh, adverts, come on.
Is that the look you were going for?
Were you going for the parrot look of Aladdin?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, good.
What
I think my
thing
favourite
would I
from
get?
Aladdin was Jafar. He was so cool.
He was a.
I wish I could remember Aladdin better.
I'll tell you what I saw recently. Again, Emperor's New Groove. That's an amazing
Oh.
film.
I never really liked Emperor's New Groove.
What?
Just
It was
gonna
so
say
good. What's wrong with Emperor's?
I like llamas, but I don't like that movie.
Okay, well,
What's
Your
your favourite
opinion's
animated
wrong.
film?
mm,
Have you
uh,
seen Tangled?
no.
Yes, it was
Tangled
good.
is brilliant.
It's good. I would
What's
say
it
it's my
about?
favourite.
It's sort of like just a take on Rapunzel, but it's sort of musical.
Okay. I think my favourite one
Robin
has to
Hood.
be.
Really?
The
With
cartoon one with
the
animals.
fox. Yeah, that was cool.
I used to watch that all the time.
Lion King
Mm.
for me. Oh, Lion King's killer. It's got Elton John.
So okay. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm the guest now.
You are. You're on the spot. Now I've got some subjects for us to talk about because it's been a while since our last show and lots of stuff has happened. So I figured, we'll try and whiz through all of this
Okay.
and keep everyone listening noted. Coney, what's everyone's opinions?
Go, Joe, now.
Oh, Coney. Even though there is like a whole like kerfuffle about the
Kerfuffle.
Stop it! Zoolander just isn't scaring me.
Come on.
Even though there's been like a lot of controversy about like the actual people who set it up, I think that awareness, the fact that it's made
Okay.
people aware of these other people, is the most.
Oh, the extra
got here
points for
earlier.
earliness.
Tim's arrived.
Tim's arrived.
You know,
Tim
you're actually playing on the.
Wi-
You're actually playing on the
downstairs.
in the uni. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Hello, uni.
Hello.
Hope you're enjoying it.
I thought you were going to be here at 4.
No, I managed to get in a bit earlier. Simon's
Is-
voice is dominating. I'll say as
Oh,
I was
really?
walking in.
Is that a
yeah.
bad thing?
Dominate.
Simon's voice always dominates.
No, I know, but it's very loud.
If you're listening to this, put
I'm
your
sorry.
hands in the air and wave around like you don't care.
And we wouldn't know if you were, so
Just
do that to
in the
embarrass yourself.
in the fragile state that I'm in, hearing your voice booming through the air is not something I needed particularly. I'm going to be honest, Simon.
You know where-
really
you know
like
where
Coney,
Adam is?
like I was doing a Coney speech
no
and
idea.
ruined it.
No, dear.
Okay, Joe, finish your Coney speech
it's
and then we'll
fine.
move on to Tim. No, go on.
I just feel that like the awareness
Oh,
is the
sorry.
most important thing, and if even people who don't think about that part of the world ever have sat down and even for 3 minutes just thought, oh, those people exist. Because to be honest, some people are really, really ignorant and sometimes.
Check out Goody Two Shoes over here.
But
Tim,
basically,
tell us.
yeah.
Tell us what you think
awareness
about
is key.
Coney.
Cause is good enough. The execution, the way they plan to solve that problem was I can't really say what it was without using cursives, I suppose. But yeah, it was and I can't.
Kerfuffle. That's what
no,
we
no,
used
no. It
before.
was such a poor plan. It was such a idiotic idea they had to solve that problem.
And considering the amount of time they said that they were planning it for, like,
Yeah. The course is great. By all means, stop Coney. He is a bit. From what I've heard, he's not very nice. But no, the way they plan to do it was. I'm not a social political commentator. I don't know why I've been brought into.
No, we're just catching up with news because
Well,
it's been a while
what
since
we're
our last
doing
show.
is we're filling all the ranges that
Oh,
could be
okay.
possibly
Yeah.
mentioned on this radio show to
Right.
pick the best of
Yeah.
the best.
I don't know if
So
I can
judging
say
us on our
jack in it,
opinion
but
of Coney.
I'm not very surprised that the organizer ended up doing what he did
Yes,
in San Diego.
publicly. Okay.
Checking it.
What about he was threatened by Coney's men and he had to do that?
Well, aren't
Well, no,
Coney's
no.
men children?
Do you want to know my theory? My theory was he did this with his mate, and he was like, right, okay, fine. If it gets 100 million views in a day, I will take my clothes off and I will give myself a hand shandy in the street of San Diego. And it just thinking it's not
Sandy
going to
shandy.
happen. And then, lo and behold, the following
No, I like
morning,
the idea he was so pleased that it actually took off. He just ran out into the streets, waving it about. Well, we did have an original plan that was ruined because people didn't turn up, but now you're here, we can actually continue that original plan. And do you remember I told you to come up with a tiny bit of a pitch for yourself to sell yourself to the potential Twitter people?
No.
No, you don't remember that. Brilliant.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
how good are you at improvising?
We'll find out, I suppose.
I'll let you two think about it. We'll
What-
get on with some.
What
I
we're
don't wanna
actually
think
doing?
about it.
It's just setting yourself, saying why you'd be a good host, why you want to
Why would
be
you
a
two?
host.
Selling myself is something I am adept at.
Nice. We'll stick on a song. Let you two just have a tiny thought about the way you want to diminish your dignity and make yourself a commodity, and then we'll crack on with that. Okay. Enjoy Born to Die by Lana Del Rey. Nah. The studio's in uproar because there's a clear win on the Twitter. Me and Jack have been checking, but
I don't like
we're
this.
not showing Tim or Joe because we
I-
don't want to.
Or Adam. Let's
Or
not
yeah, we're not doing
I
Adam
don't
either.
think anyone's tweeted and you're just trying to get me and Tim to have
Yeah,
a fight in the studio.
I think it's.
Do I look like a liar?
I don't want to
Yes.
Do
fight
I
anyone.
look like a liar?
Considerably less. So.
It's not about necessarily fighting one another. It's just the fact that I'm astounded that you actually have people listening who've then tweeted in.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
no,
what I don't believe.
well, no. Sorry, correction. I'm astounded you have people listening. I
Okay.
can't fathom that people have then
Other
actually
than the
tried to
people forced to in
Yeah.
the corridor.
We have a very dedicated fan base.
Yeah, very dedicated.
a cult following.
Yeah.
Not
It
not
really
a
cult
good-
like. There's
yeah.
sacrifices and everything. It's scary. We're
Okay.
forced to do this show through death letters, otherwise we wouldn't be here. But all right. So another subject that's happened whilst the show's been off air, because there's been FM, which we weren't
Well,
invited to for some
Were we
reason.
gonna not do the
FM.
bits?
I know. Just,
Oh yeah, no. Let's do one subject and then the bits, because I'll give you a bit more time. I'm feeling generous, and clearly neither.
They
of you are
haven't been
prepared.
thinking of anything.
Yeah, I know.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna do it.
It's a go get attitude from Joe. That's what they've been saying
Joe's
on Twitter.
approach towards men as well. If I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna do it.
Now, me and Tim,
You're
right? Here's
strapping, come here, sir.
you can't see at home, but
Hand gestures.
but there's some. This is a great place for visual medium because everyone can appreciate it. Tim's doing very weird hand gestures like milking.
Suggestive hand gestures.
Well, no, it was like milking more than
Milking
anything.
Oh,
others.
don't
I
start
don't-
me on milking.
Oh dear, no, let's not. I completely agree with that. Okay, the topic
What
was
topic?
something that me and Tim have been involved with recently.
Brilliant.
Have you guys heard of the app Draw Something?
Yeah.
I think this is important to
Have you,
talk about.
John?
It is important to talk about and how it's ruining society.
It's okay.
Ruining society.
Let's start with Joe then.
Okay, let's start with a conversation that my flatmate had. We were on the beach, as you
Okay.
do. You know, nice scenery.
Yeah, we know what a beach
Some
is.
draw something.
Yeah.
But,
We
oh,
come
that's
from a-
real my story because basically he was just like, oh, she's such an idiot, and we were like, oh no, his ex-girlfriend, what has she done again? And then he was
Please
like,
wait before you finish it. Please tell me she sent him a draw picture of like her stabbing him or something.
if only, but he was like, it's a conker, and she thinks it's an acorn, and we were just like, oh, that's what our conversation.
That destroys society.
Yeah. Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's really
How
bad.
relationships have been reduced to this.
But it's
Well, language can
Okay,
mutate and
okay.
change. Maybe the way in which we communicate will then become through pictures, which
No,
is a more visual means.
To be honest,
but
I do think it's brilliant because
Pictures
it
worth
means
1,000
people are being
words.
creative all the time, and I think creative expression is one of the most important things. Hence the jumper in life.
But you still
the
stand
jumper,
by
that-
that draw something is affecting society negatively.
No,
You
that's-
still stand by that
That was
statement.
sweet.
she don't like
statement.
Coney, but if if those kids had been making macaroni pictures when he made them slaves, she would have been fine
I
with
would
it.
have been fine with that.
It's
especially if they were
creative.
coloured macaroni.
Can't put a price on creativity, can you? God.
No. But I do think it's good, but at the same time, like when you are at pre-drinks and people are playing draw stick
Yeah,
with each
I
other.
agree with that. But that's the same with any sort of phone thing. If you're like talking to someone and they're holding their phone, like there's some sort of. Tim, I'm actually referring to you right now.
If there was a way of,
I was actually about to start playing.
if there was a way of projecting it onto like a wall whilst you're at pre-drinks and you could get everyone involved, then
But if you got everyone involved, that would
like
just
playing
start
Pictionary.
yeah, but I don't know.
That would start fights because people would be saying like that's not how you draw that, and then everyone
Yeah, but-
is a bit tipsy,
It-
and it would just cause an uproar. That would destroy society even more. Nice one.
No, but the thing I like most about this little app, and by the way, anyone who hasn't played it, I suggest just try it, because I wanted to try it even though I thought it was rubbish. What I like about it is I can't draw for, I'm not going to say
Toffee.
the word,
Toffee.
for toffee. I can't draw for toffee, but it's just nice watching people trying to guess these screws that I've made. Because I might get something like Batman or Taylor Swift. Who can draw Taylor Swift
have you seen
convincingly?
some of the most amazing
some of the, like the people that
drawings?
can draw them, they like they'll
They've got like specific
Yeah.
extra colour apps and everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no.
They're really good.
I-
No, actually.
I prefer
I've played
watching-
draw something. I don't even own an iPhone or an Android.
That would ruin it
I
for
don't
me
either.
if
own
I
an
could
Alpha
actually draw, because
Well-
then I wouldn't have the satisfaction of watching someone struggle as they try and
Well, the thing
decipher what
is,
my
It's like
dots
the
mean.
Simon's sick
we're
vibe.
both fairly late on the bandwagon, me and Simon, so everyone else has now reached that point. It's like Farmville. Farmville had its time. I jumped on the bandwagon when people were starting to stop play it. So now it's just a sad cycle of waiting for Simon to send me a drawing so that I could just checking every 10 or so minutes to see if Simon sent me a drawing. Oh, he's drawn a carrot. So I don't know.
Okay,
What I like doing is, say if I have to draw a drum kit, is drawing the Eiffel Tower, then drawing a monkey hanging off the Eiffel Tower, then maybe drawing a beach and a walrus, and then finally, after doing 20 minutes of drawing it, them having to sit and watch it, then just writing drum kit, rubbing it all out, then just writing drum kit. That's what I tend to like to do with it.
Fair enough. Okay, now I think you've both had suitably enough time to come up with pitches for yourself to make everyone listening downstairs, because they are the only listeners, really hyped about
the cult following.
Oh yeah, except for
all
Twitter
the people.
response. Yeah. Okay.
You're definitely lying about that.
Why would
No,
I lie?
we're not lying.
Why would I lie?
We're not lying.
Smirk on your face.
We're not lying. I'm being completely truthful with you.
Okay, let's go alphabetically. Joe, give us a small pitch. Just
Ladies
nothing
and
special.
prepubescent boys first, Joanna.
Yeah, they can't see that I look like a 13-year-old boy. Anyway, I talk about milk a lot, and
Yeah.
I like to do puns.
What? Give us a pun.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work like that. You can't.
What?
You can't just tell me pun something. It
She
has
channels
to
it.
be spontaneous.
Some sort.
No, I have to have
Some pun
Stimulus.
deity
Some
transmitting.
Yeah,
Why were there no puns during Coney?
there was. You
Or
talked
draw
about
something.
FM and I said FM, but you didn't hear it.
What is
Oh, God.
Oh, I see.
Okay, well if you love puns,
She can't do puns unless she's been out fishing on Lake Annoying.
I did. I wrote about a vicious cycle of pun and pain this morning. How the more free time I get, the more puns I make, and the more puns I make, the less friends I get. The less friends I get, the more free time I have, and the more puns I make.
That's very sad.
sad violin. If I had the sound.
It's really
Okay,
upsetting.
Tim, do you want to
No.
uplift us from that?
Oh, is it my turn, bitch?
Everyone's hyped now.
Yeah,
go
Tim.
pitch.
Vote for me to be the new host, or don't, whatever.
Oh,
It's
come
not
on.
really-
Please. Give it a bit more effort.
That's my pitch, is in the same style I would present.
He's given a
apathetically.
nonchalant attitude to the whole matter.
But really,
He's trying to make it out like he doesn't care, but
Beneath his
really
hard exterior is a desperate little boy, just
exterior.
waiting to be on this glorious show.
I said
That would complete
I
my
sensed
life.
sarcasm there.
Yeah, let me be the host because it would complete me.
Okay, good.
Are you happy now?
Yeah,
I would be
more
completed.
in all fairness, though, I'm more attracted to a lack
Okay.
of caring for this than puns. But
Oh, okay.
the Twitter response is gone off the hook.
Can you read?
won't
Can you
believe.
read like one from each side,
Okay,
if there is
okay.
one from each side?
there
Yeah.
won't be.
Well, we don't know.
Do you want to do?
Tim's too nonchalant. I prefer the go-get attitude.
That
So-
is
Someone's just
complete
put
and
that.
utter crap.
Yeah.
Who's put that? Is
I
it
think
what?
that's
Is
it.
it?
called,
That is just
I'll-
paraphrase what you've just said in the past 5 minutes.
Bassy.
Both
That's what
words.
Twitterers do.
Bassy.
Bassy
Bassy.
21339. He's a friend of mine in Brighton.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Oh, he likes my go and get attitude. Thank you, Bassy11, whatever your name was.
Cool. It's actually about time for a new song. Oh, how time flies.
You didn't do one from one side, like two.
Oh,
well, that
okay.
was like a
No,
combination.
it was.
Wasn't it?
You have a song you want to put on?
Oh,
don't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to
actually.
inject a little indie into your orifices.
I just needed
That's
that
a-
awkward silence
See,
to properly be
that's-
absorbed.
That is her catchphrase, apparently.
Yeah.
No, because I could be a little indie, not an...
You are little and indie.
Yeah, so I'm the little indie being injected into your orifices.
And leaving on that,
An expert on injection into orifices is Joanna.
so tell me if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly.
Listomania.
Listomania by Phoenix. Enjoy this, all you indie hipsters out there. Okay, we're back. What's up, everyone?
So,
Wow, that was quick. basically, my producing skills once again are awful. So we're going to read out a Twitter in support of Tim because he wants to hear it, wants to boost his ego a bit. So what have you got, Jack?
Confidence, not ego.
Okay, confidence.
What
have you got for Tim? Tim Love.
Tim sounds hangovered.
Okay.
Hangovered. Brilliant English there.
Okay, who's that from?
My one supporter.
Read a dictionary.
Go and read a dictionary, for God's sake. But yes, you are right. I'm feeling rougher than gravel, you might say.
I'm feeling like the devil's back end as well.
I feel great.
Is there any other ones you want?
You look
Simon.
Great.
colourful.
Is there any other ones you want to say?
No, that's good. One
Okay,
each.
well,
we
that's
don't want to.
yours.
That's mine.
We don't want to boost their
I was doing that as
confidence
a
too
joke,
much.
but apparently Simon doesn't want
An
it.
observation.
We
Tim
don't
is hangovered.
Okay. Other subjects. Let's talk about a story I've got. Now, this is. I'm only saying it because I think this is actual society going to ruins. Because I was insulted at the bank by one of the people who work at the bank. They actually had a go at me, but they were very subtle about it. Now, what happened is I went to change my stuff, and Tim's heckling me.
This is really interesting.
Tim's heckling me.
Simon, this is really interesting.
Carry on.
Okay, so basically something went wrong at the bank, but it wasn't my fault. And then the woman said to me, do you want to make an appointment for another time? And she suggested Tuesday, so I took one for Tuesday. And as I was leaving, she said, see you next Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I think she subtly planned that to have a go at me.
That's naughty.
Is she having
That
a go
is
at you,
naughty.
or is she just like rescheduling for you?
No, I think she had it subtly planned.
Oh, okay.
I think
Someone
she's an
wanted me to
evil
pretend to
person.
not be interested in the story,
See,
but I genuinely am.
We had a last time I was on with Zach, and we had a lot of fun. Whenever you tell one
Yeah,
of your
no, I
great
remember.
stories, we'd not say anything. And
I
it'd be
remember.
absolute- You'd have to
The pain is still there.
Yes.
bathe
Very
in
much
that
so, though.
awkwardness. But no.
Okay, well,
I
I'm
just
glad it
noticed
didn't
it
work then.
listens.
I'm glad the story was half interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are bank assistants suddenly rebelling to social norms and being nasty?
Did you say I will be back next Tuesday
I
in order
will
for
be
her to
back.
then say, all right, see you next Tuesday?
No, I said, okay, I'll take the Tuesday appointment.
No,
I
I
wasn't listening. Oh,
personally
okay,
like
so there
seeing
was
the good
a-
in people.
I
and
should have
she
listened
just
to the
wanted
story.
To see you next Tuesday.
I don't. I think it's a phrase so well known, and I don't
don't.
think this technically counts as cursing.
Maybe it's nothing to do with you. Maybe she's just sat there and waited for, say, 15 years for someone to go, okay, I'll have the Tuesday appointment. Yes, finally.
Every time Tuesday. No, Monday's better. Dad.
But yeah, I'm offended. I'm
It's
still
actually,
offended.
don't
Tuesday
think you
is
should be
like the
offended
least
because-
picked one.
Huh?
Tuesday. Out of all the days, Tuesday would be the least picked one because it's
Oh.
Tuesday. No one likes going and doing stuff on Tuesday.
Ask Tim or Joe.
Can we do
Wednesday.
The best day for me to do things is Thursday.
The best day for banking is a Thursday.
Yeah,
The
that's
time
when
I
your
like to
brain
bank-
is on the
the
banking
The
side.
time I like to bank the most is Thursday.
Okay.
3
Where
times
are
a day.
Okay.
I haven't been
See-
to the bank in ages, actually.
Okay.
I went to the bank this
not,
morning.
not till last Wednesday.
I've got a cash and check.
Oh,
I did some online banking
Oh,
before,
actually, yeah.
before I came here.
I
yeah.
banked online earlier.
Yeah.
online banking.
It's amazing how much
Future.
banking you can get done with an internet connection.
I have a lot of passwords though. There's too many passwords on it now.
Is there
Yeah.
online banking?
You didn't.
Yeah, online banking.
You completely missed that,
you
Joe.
so you didn't get what we were
I
talking
did exactly get what you're talking about, but I'm bringing it back to real life.
about.
I'm bringing it back to right important subjects. I am.
Like online banking.
That was a good riff. I like that.
See, my stories can sometimes be funny or linked to funny things. Okay, now Joe was interested in doing, to impress you guys at home, an accent.
Oh yeah.
A bit of a show off of your the millions of voices you have at your
And
arsenal.
instead of impressing everyone,
Accent Anarchy with Joanna Pulton.
I'm probably just going to offend everyone He bears any
Yeah,
of the
don't-
accents that I'll do.
Don't do like stereotypes or racism. That's not condoned.
I can't do the accent.
Well, it's not condoned by Subu, but it's condoned by me.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Not
Any
condoned
kind of
by us at all.
prejudice is
Not
endorsed
condoned by us at all.
By this show.
If I stick to like American, there's no Americans listening.
Your American fan base has really
Hey,
reacted
I
badly.
lived in America.
I know you did, but
Okay, go for it. Go for it. Just do anything. You'll be
Don't-
alright.
Don't offend me.
my favorite accent is the Alabama accent. I can do that all right, I'd say. But I don't know what to do when I start it.
Can-
Like
Can you do the Alabama?
I don't
Can you do
think
that?
I can do that.
Try it.
Uh-huh.
No.
No, you can't.
No, I can't. And I got a cold, so it don't
can-
help.
You can make some kind of guttural noise though, which is good.
You can sound like a cat dying. That's a useful skill.
It's an impersonation. Huh?
Can anyone else do accents?
I'm doing one right now.
Um,
Constantly.
Yes, I could do an English one.
Can anyone do an accent that isn't there?
I can, but after your performance, I'm scared to.
Because what? It was so bad.
Because it was so good.
Oh.
It was so good. I'd. No.
Sarcasm,
I'm
dear.
lying.
Oh, so brilliant.
Can you do Iago from Aladdin?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
It's the parrot from Aladdin.
Who you look like?
You look like him because of the jumper. Can
But
you
what
do?
does he say?
Ah! That's about it.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay.
I refuse. This isn't in my contract. There's some things I'll do, but I will not do that.
It's a
Okay.
life rule.
All right, because we do need to catch up with news. There's
Do we?
also
Seriously?
the last racy show. Did anyone listen to that?
Yeah.
We're friends with Little
You
Bit
didn't-
Racy.
You from your blank expressions on your face.
No, you didn't
I
listen.
to it. I'm really sorry, Cottle. I'm sorry.
So do I not get like a bit? She had a bit with her.
Oh,
accent.
you want
Do
a
you
bit?
want a bit? Do
She
you want a
asked
bit?
for
Do
one.
you want
You
a
can
bit?
have one.
What? Give us a thing.
It always has to be.
You've dug yourself in it now.
I'll recite a line from Will Smith's Getting
Yes.
Jiggy with It.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll
please.
pick my favourite line.
He doesn't do cursing, does
No,
he?
he doesn't.
Will
No, he
Smith?
doesn't
No.
curse.
Will
He's-
Smith
he's
doesn't curse.
He doesn't do that cursing.
What?
Yeah.
It's just clean, isn't
Go
it?
for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I really have dug myself off.
Yeah.
You don't remember any of the lyrics.
Okay, here's my bit. Week what? The first week of what's your favourite line in a Will Smith song? Week 1, getting jiggy with it.
Wait, no. Before you go, sing it in like.
No, I'm
He's gonna
going to
do
speak
this.
it in my
Let him
reading
do it.
voice.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
Come on, Tim.
like literary genius, which it is.
Getting jiggy with it. Stanza 2. You've got a Prada bag with a lotta stuff in it. Give it to your friend.
That is a line in the song.
Tim Vivian
Who's
Shaw.
your friend?
And that was your favorite line in a
can we
Will
talk about
Smith song.
favourite anti-jokes? I like anti-jokes.
Go for it.
Anti-joke.
I do.
Are your anti-jokes as good as your puns?
No.
Oh,
what's
well,
great
that's
has
really
me-
bad.
Oh God.
Grass. I lied about the wheels.
Okay, go for some anti-jokes.
Oh, I had
What's
some really
what's
good ones
worse
last
than
night.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this wrong. but sorry.
Careful.
It's true.
Oh.
What's worse than biting into an apple and finding a worm?
The Holocaust.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we can get away with that.
or being raped by a giant scorpion.
Okay, less so. You see, we could get away with Holocaust because I'm Jewish.
Pedantically,
You're
I'm
not
also
Jewish.
I am Jewish.
it is true.
It's true, yes.
Being raped by a giant scorpion is worse than finding a worm in your
If you've got personal experience of that, you're allowed to joke about it. That's the rule.
Well, speaking from experience, I remember.
No.
Who's there?
And there was the awkward silence with Joanna.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes me
A
inclined.
regular
Joe stood
feature.
outside alone in the rain.
Let me in.
No.
Go for it.
Not.
That's not the
Who's there?
conventions of the joke.
Who's there?
2.
To who?
To whom? Joke stealer.
Tim Vivian Shaw, joke stealer.
Okay. Well,
No, I'm more inclined to picking Joe now because we can have weekly awkward silences and just. Nah.
What do eagles and moles have in common?
Go for it.
They both live underground, except the eagle.
Well, we've proven we
Oh,
can
now
have an
Tim's
awkward
got it as
silence
well.
with Tim.
Oh, this has made it
Contagious.
It's
Do you know what's
drawing.
even worse is that the air conditioning, like when it goes silent, you really feel it because it drops.
The
a
whole
few
room
degrees
gets
in
a
the
bit
room.
colder.
Yeah.
Tumbleweed rolls past.
Oh, you know, you said Tom, and that reminded me of Tom Vella. Can we talk about him just because he's very? Why not? No, not anything bad.
Who's Tom Bella?
Very
Yeah, but
rambunctious.
I don't know if he finds out tomorrow that. Oh, did you hear them talking about you?
No,
on
we're
the-"
not. We're not
It won't be nasty,
gossiping.
but I'm just saying.
I want to gossip. Who's Tom Bella?
Tom Bella's a brilliant personality.
Tom Vella is amazing. He's just okay.
So
We'll link it with
unpredictable.
Easter. What?
He's so unpredictable as a
Yeah, we'll link
character.
it with Easter. Before Easter, I feel that Tom was a very nice, cool, collected, calm person. Stop fighting.
He licked my ear.
Oh dear.
He licked my ear!
From Charlotte and Rog. Joe, why is Thursday the best day for banking? What's your banking experience?
Okay, Joe, you've got special demand. Hey, don't look at the screen.
Thank you, Charlotte, for that insightful question. Well, just that's when I used to have an hour off school, so I could.
Banking!
I lived 40 minutes away, so I just had to find a quiet spot to do my banking.
So,
Okay,
It's
Joe.
amazing what you can do with smartphones now. Internet access anywhere.
Joe, this is a very special day for you. You've got an hour off. What do you want to do with this special time?
bank.
Can I go banking?
I didn't actually go in the bank. I just did banking. I just watched the lady from outside.
Just stood. No, she stood in the centre of the room, and the lady asked, "Do you need any help?" No, I'm just watching other people bank. I'm just taking in the atmosphere.
I like watching other people bank.
Just to help Tim here from Alice Beats, well done, Tim.
Oh, no,
Slow
Yeah,
clap.
no, that was accompanied with a. Well done, and a pat on the shoulder. Well
Also,
done, you.
PR Girl 93 wants a mention from you.
Who's this? Oh, Kirsty Price. Thank you for listening.
And
And the
she
support.
doesn't direct this to you. Just say, please tell a funny joke.
You want me to tell a story? Oh, I might actually have one, but it's too rude.
Bacon and brown.
Well, then no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've got
why
one.
did the baker's hands
Oh,
smell?
well, that's exactly the one I was going to say
Why
that you
did
stole.
they smell, Simon?
I don't know. Why did they smell, Joe?
'Cause
Joke,
he
cheater.
really needed a poo.
That was wrong. That was
just
wr-
he needed a poo.
Oh.
yeah. He
I
needed.
really ruined
So
it,
not
didn't I?
only have you ruined.
You really did. By the placing of really in really sentences.
Kirsty.
in case.
You ruined the sentence, really.
I did, yeah.
Really?
Kirsty, I'll tell you a good joke.
Really.
No.
One
Let's
day.
just analyse that last one. In case anyone was curious whether she was lying or not, she had to say really just to. He definitely did need a poo. There's no chance that this is a lie.
He needed a poo.
Okay.
And when I say needed a poo, I actually mean the kneading of dough, but a pile of
Poo.
excrement. I'm not talking
I don't
about
think Kirsty will
needing
find
to
that
go to the
funny.
toilet. Just so we're all clear on every aspect of that joke. Cool.
Knock,
Okay.
knock.
Your next funny joke.
Knock.
Who's there?
Renip.
Minute poo.
Oh God.
It didn't work so well with an American
I've got a joke about excrement.
It's all poo based.
This is the sophistication of afternoon delight.
Simon's walking down a country path.
Oh, I
See,
know,
s-
no,
s-
no,
no,
I
no.
know.
You fine, you know it. It's your story, remember?
Okay.
Simon's walking down a country path and sees a small little brown lump in the middle of this path, and he gets down close to it and he goes, "That looks like a poo." He sniffs it. That smells like a poo. He
Story
picks
time
it up
with
and
Tim
rubs
Shaw.
it in his fingers. Definitely feels like a poo. Places those fingers in his mouth and licks the substance off them. That definitely tastes like a poo. It is poo. Thank God I nearly trod in that. I got
I
a laugh.
liked it.
I
liked
You
got
did
a
get a
laugh.
laugh.
I liked it. I liked it more so for the sniffing. The sniffing of the microphone.
I didn't like it because it was a
It's a
dark
true
time in my
story,
life.
yeah.
It brought back horrible flashbacks.
Horrible
I've also got another long
memories
joke.
and
I don't know if
tastes.
I can. Oh, hang on. I'll when you play the next song, I'll tell
Let's
you.
Yes,
save the jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's save. And
we playing
in
another
fact, we're
song?
3 minutes past the next song.
Oh,
so
because
let's
we
rock on
definitely
with
have
that.
a very strong schedule.
Whoa there.
Organisation, key.
Okay, this is. Get up my way, Joe. Charlie Brown, Coldplay.
There's a tomato. He's at work one day, across the office, sees another tomato. She's beautiful. They get talking. And, well, before you know it, they're dating. 6 months go by. He's ready to take it to the next level with her. They move in together. Give it a little longer. Years pass. He finally pops the question. She's more than happy to accept. They're married. It's the happiest day of his life. They wed, they spend the night together. The following morning she breaks the news to him that he's been waiting to hear. She's pregnant. He's overcome with joy. Oh, God. 9 months later, she gives birth to a young baby boy. Tomato. Once again, he's overcome with joy.
Is he a cherry tomato?
He's a cherry tomato, yes. Years pass and the boy grows up. He goes to school. And on his first day of secondary school, the cruel hand of life sweep at the baby tomato, the cherry tomato. He is struck by a bus. The father rushes to the hospital, distraught, paces up and down the waiting room, refuses to sit down. Practically burns a hole in the carpet. He's walking so much. He's so distressed. Finally, after 9 hours, the doctor comes in. The father says, "Look, just tell me straight." The doctor goes, he'll live, but he'll be a vegetable for the rest of his life.
I thought that was a good story. I like that story, and it was funny. Jack, do you want to come in front of the camera just to show your
Just
views?
to show what I had.
now.
Just to show what I had to.
Just
how
to
I-
show what
Why
Tim
were
had
you
to put up
laughing?
with during his
Do
moment.
the eyebrow thing as well. Basically, Jack's got like.
How many?
over
Count how many pegs he's got on his
1, 2, 3,
face.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
There was
Pegs on
14,
his-
one of them
14.
fell.
Do you want to take it off? Surely it hurts.
I was trying to make it pop off with my cheeks, but...
No.
14 pegs.
Pegs are too
attached to
strong.
his face. And 2 on his eyebrows, which then he moves.
I'm surprised I actually managed to get
Rhythmically.
through that.
You did
Yeah,
well.
you did very well. Bonus points for putting up with Jack, and that's a big part of the job.
Nah, you're gonna rip
Tolerance.
Jack's determined to blow them off his cheek.
The bird.
That's innuendo.
in your end, though.
I'm gonna go do some banking.
Oh, poor skin. Look at his
Oh wow.
Oh dear.
Was it worth the joke?
I haven't really struck his skin, so it doesn't matter.
What is hard, God?
Nice. Cool. Moving on. What else did we have planned? My mind has actually been completely
Power
wiped
of
after that
words.
performance. Out of our favourite
One
words.
of the many tests that you
Yeah.
have to go through.
The main test, really, which
Joe-
is who
Joe-
has the most patience.
I like words.
Jo had a great idea, and she wants to talk about her favourite words. So rock on.
Well, I have a few, but I really like the way the word nipple sounds. I've got 3.
No, I like how it was a question. I've got 3. Tim, your favourite.
What did I just trick you into admitting live on the radio, Joanna?
Nothing. Yeah, I like the word nipple. That's. I do quite like the word bungalow.
Why?
Hello.
What? What? This is like. Sorry, but if I just tuned in and I didn't really know what was going on, I would assume that everyone in the studio is off their faces. Bung. Hello.
We are.
Bong.
On live.
Hi on
Tim,
life
you had
in
a favourite.
Jesus. And I do have a favourite word.
Please have more justification.
Yeah,
than-
my favourite word has always been bumble,
Okay.
and probably because it's very difficult to use bumble in a negative way. It's kind of like, oh, we just bumbled and then she was cut and she was bleeding everywhere. But oh, what are you gonna do? It just sounds like you can't. There's never any ill intention when you bumble. You could most 60 people down in a lorry, but if you bumbled whilst doing it, it's purely accidental. It's just like, oh, what have you gone and done?
So in court, they're reading out, like, you know, they had the detailed descriptions of the crimes, and the policeman's there. Yeah, there was lots of casualties. The fatalities were gruesome, and then he bumbled.
No, because that sounds like he did something afterwards that got him off the hook, like a little trump.
No, and then he bumbled as little Susie's hand fell into his.
That sounds like he cried, like, in guilt, because it's a good thing, bumbling.
And that's why he got off scot-free.
Yeah.
No, it's less to do with, like, say, he kills all these people, then goes, and he bumbled off. he got off scot-free. It's more the fact that if you do something, but you kind of like, oh, I bumbled.
No, I agree. It's an endearing word. It's a lovely word.
Essentially, for all defense attorneys out there, you just need to make sure to use the word bumble in statement.
The knife bumbled into her chest, and then out, and then back in, and then back out, and then back in. And then he bumbled and killed the rest of the family.
The word bumble reminds me of the word bobber. I don't know if you ever used to play Habbo Hotel. Did anyone used to play Habbo Hotel in the world?
No.
I swear that game's like a year old, Joe.
A year old.
No, I played it when I was
You're
like,
18.
No, it's about 10 years old.
10 years old.
And I used to play it when I was about 11.
Wait. How do we have two people in this room that know exactly how old Habbo Hotel is?
I remember 10 years ago someone tried getting me to play Habbo Hotel. I was like, that looks really dumb.
No. My friends literally spent about £100 on the game because you buy furniture from your phone.
Yeah, that's why it was dumb.
It was dumb, but it was so great. And they used to use the word bobber in replacement for any swear word or any word that could allude to sexual.
I did play it.
Stuff.
I just had a flashback.
So, like, if you wanted to swear, it would be like, bobber you.
I was on it for 5 minutes, and obviously with any of these sort of games, you get the admins who have power, and one of them walks into a room virtually and says, "If anyone swears, you're getting kicked out." First thing I said was "Mother Bobber," so I was gone.
Mother Bobber.
And I never played again.
It's so good.
I was gone.
Even if you tried to put the word like ASL, where are you from? Age, sex, and location. If you put Essex, it would come up with
what? No, hang on.
S-bobber.
What? No.
Did you ever used to say ASL?
No, what's that?
ASL, age, sex, location.
Yeah.
It's an initialism.
It's a way for pedophiles. Children.
It's a shortcut for pedophiles.
It's like two divining rods. Children.
ASL.
It's like a metal detector. Bing, 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 bing. ASL.
Oh, you're saying AS.
Yes, I used to say
Oh, I thought you were saying aerosol. Aerosol?
No, it sounds like aerosol. I'm way of getting around bobber, actually. Aerosol.
Imagine how that's how like life works. You walk into Assel.
No, but
No, you presented your hand then like you had some canapes. Which try some assel.
Sounds like a good meal.
even if you tried to say like you're from Essex, it came up with like S-bobber.
Because Essex is a demon county.
It has sex in it.
Because it has sex.
That's why people have sex in Essex.
Can we please talk?
See, this is why you need to have me on, because I can do the cricket noise, which is going to be bloody useful for this show, I can assure you.
I love how Tim was like, oh, whatever. And now he's like, this is why you need to have me on the show. This is why you need to have me on the show. And now I'm like, whatever.
Well, what can I bring to the show? I can bring lots of things. I can bring the stories that I've presented, musical things, because I can play instruments. You can. What do you have to bring to the table? The fact that you don't take up much space.
I think it's good to have a female voice.
No, that is
but
true.
Joe,
yes.
Joe has an infinite
but
amount.
Simon has a lovely feminine voice,
Yeah,
don't you, Simon?
It doesn't matter if I am a female. If you have a female voice, that's all you need. So
Well,
you might be okay.
What will your female voice do for the show?
I think it just provides a different insight into the world that's not.
I know this is radio, but if you were to look at Simon without hearing him speak, could you possibly think lesbian? Like,
Not at all. Simon, you do actually have like that's one of the most things that I noticed first. Your voice is so
he was a boy.
You're no, that you've got a really.
I noticed your two arms first, then I realised you actually have a head.
No, you've got a proper like deep voice.
Excellently delivered, Joanna.
You
Well
find it
done.
very difficult to find certain words.
What's that word? What's that?
I was going to say
Deep.
distinctive, but I didn't want to be too alliterative, so then I just said voice.
No, alliterative. It's.
Yeah, I was going to say deep and distinctive.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just
So I didn't want
talking about describing words. I know. I do apologise, Joanna.
I like to think it's a good voice for radio, and also I like my
You've
voice.
got a really good face for radio.
It's a loud voice
That
for radio.
joke's
We'll put
never
it that
been
way.
made.
It's funny.
I hate Simon.
So it's come
This
down.
is exactly what I said on the Facebook. Enjoy 2 hours of heckling me. I don't know why the abuse goes straight to
You're
me.
going-
I'm a
you're
lovely
going-
person.
I'm
My
not too
vote.
horrible to you.
You're horrible enough.
Simon, what they're doing is they're going for my vote because they can't appease you. But if
We
they
don't
just
know you
make
well
out
enough
that they
yet.
hate you.
No, give us time, Jack.
Huh?
Just time. With time comes.
What hasn't he showed enough of
Offence.
himself with his pegs on his face?
No, if we know you better, you'll be abused as well.
Oh, I don't.
Something to look
You
forward
will
to.
be sodomized.
I don't.
Oh, am I allowed
think
to
you're
say that
flying
word
yourself.
on?
I think so. I'm going to be honest. I think some words are yes and some words are no, but they've never actually told us which are. So, but it's okay. Here, if Afternoon Delight stands for anything, it's being nice and kind and neutral and lovely.
Delightful.
And sodomizing.
No.
Is that the word
If
of
I-
the day?
if I'm
Negative points.
If I'm
No.
not going to be the presenter, I'm going to get in as many times as I can possibly say sodomized before the hour's out. I'm on free
I just
now,
re-
aren't I?
I just remembered we don't actually have a topic for the day. Our only sort of long-running feature we forgot. So I guess the topic for today:
It's guests.
competition,
Yeah, competition.
rivalry.
I think competition's really important.
Okay, why?
That's
Well-
real deep.
Everything.
No,
I think desks are really important. This isn't Miss Bournemouth. I think desks and people
No.
and words are really special.
just
I love animals.
I love colours and I love Birmingham.
A single tear.
No, I do. I think competition is what keeps everyone moving. in
And
life.
what's your talent that you're going to be displaying today, Joanna? I'm going to do a dance for you.
I don't talk.
I can talk in impressions. Have you heard my Alabama?
That's not, yeah.
Oh, we've silenced Joe. I'm sorry, Joe. You were talking. Go.
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Moments past.
Well, I don't think it was ever there. All right. Well, we do actually have subjects that I wanted to talk about. Believe it or not.
Are those
Like-
ones in your
Simon?
basements?
What's
In
your
your basement.
opinion on
The
That's
subjects
hilarious.
in your basement.
They're all
Huh?
right.
What's my
Yeah.
opinion on?
pegs?
Oh, I love them.
Do you know what I hate about
Would you like to
pigs?
put this on?
No. You're the only one who's
They'd make
attracted to that.
amazing antlers.
I think
If you
peg
ever-
antlers are the best. Who wants to hear my Alabama voice?
I don't talk. Do I,
I think the best thing about that is her Birmingham accent isn't that thick. But when
I didn't think that was a Birmingham accent at all.
Well,
I talk like this. How am ya?
my,
I think so.
my terrible
That-
Birmingham accent basically just involves like raising the pitch at the end of the sentence.
Everything is a question.
Like
when you're
I'm
from
gearing
Birmingham.
up. Like I'm shifting up a gear. Just talking and then that's the
yeah,
essence of
that's
how
Birmingham.
I'm talking a
Aw.
Birmingham accent.
But
Never
it's
been
true.
to
Everything's
Birmingham.
like almost rhetorical
Have you been?
when you're
I've-
from Birmingham.
I've not been to Birmingham.
I don't want to go to Birmingham.
It's a
No.
lovely city.
Is
I
it?
quite.
Oh,
It's
lovely.
all right.
My mom comes from Birmingham. That scares me. So my mom.
There might be more of her down there.
I find all northern cities are better than southern cities.
But that's
By
because
far.
Okay, that's a sweeping
Why is
statement.
that?
Elaborate.
It's just of the ones I've
'Cause
been to.
he's
that-
a northerner and
Well, I know I'm not. I'm kind of.
ignorant.
You're
in the
technically
middle.
Midlands.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
not.
anything,
That's the
personally.
problem.
I've
I
moved
live
from
in
Yorkshire
the kind of.
to Midlands and now I
Well,
live in
it's where you're
Bournemouth,
born,
so-
isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think that defines a person truly.
I think your best impression is what defines you.
No, I don't think that where you're born is particularly that important. Well, if you want it to be important, you make it important in your life, but I don't particularly think it's that important.
It's important if you were, say, born into the ocean.
Because you die.
No,
I
'cause
like-
babies naturally hold their breath.
Yeah,
Don't
but
they,
come
newborn?
on. A baby born into the ocean. Is it
Survive
going
for
to
a
swim
while.
ashore,
Your-
crack a coconut open and be like,
your mother's in a helicopter flying above, legs open, and pew, is
Yep.
that nice?
Shot out
Hey,
like
Well,
a
that's
cannon.
lovely graphic imagery. by
That's-
Well, I'm just saying
Simon.
that's the only way I can see being born into the ocean.
What about if a plane crashed in the ocean? And
That's
the woman
that's
got
much nicer.
it's quite a beautiful sentence.
And then it turns
Born
out it's all
into the ocean.
purgatory.
Sorry?
It doesn't matter.
He
It's
said
a
something
lost
about
reference.
purgatory.
Never mind.
Yes, probably.
Oh, God. Never mind.
Ooh, TV.
What?
We don't talk about TV.
Because this is radio and TV's a visual medium.
Yeah, because
We can talk
no,
about
they're
TV.
TV is like the
cross-platform.
enemy of radio.
No, we're all friends.
What TV do you want to talk about?
Has anyone been watching
That colour
Syndicate.
TV.
No.
Syndicate?
No, I've never even heard of
What's
it.
it
Oh.
about? Sell it.
It's so good. It's on the BBC. It's how I'd like to tell stories personally, but it's from like it's basically these people who work in like a bring and buy shop. They
What, like Cash for Gold?
no, just like basically maybe it's a news agents. I don't know.
What's a bring and buy shop?
I don't know. It's called Right to Buy. That's why I said bring and buy. But I mean, it's just
So
basically
is it like a charity shop or more
No.
a pawn shop?
it's just a news agents. But I don't know why I said bring and buy. And
Really selling
I'm
it?
not selling it.
Do
no,
the news
basically-
agents where you live sell gnomes? Because in my town, they sell gnomes with football kits. So they have like a Liverpool gnome, a Chelsea gnome, an Arsenal gnome, and a Manchester United gnome. And but these get sold because it'll go down to 3 gnomes and 2 gnomes. And then when there's no gnomes, they'll put the next batch in.
So someone is buying all the gnomes.
Yeah, there's one person.
There's one guy fueling the gnome industry.
But no, I just would because
Norman. Norman.
because 2 of the news agents in the town I live in both sell gnomes in their front windows.
Oh.
So
That'd be nice.
That's
I'd
not a
li-
normal thing.
But yeah, the syndicate is about
Oh,
just
yeah.
people who work in this news agents, and then 5 of them, they win the lottery, and it just shows like how it's affected their lives through it, and it shows the backstory in the front, like everything.
The backstory and the front story.
Sorry.
And
You
next
tell I'm a
week's the
script-
side story.
That's
tell
how
I'm a
I want to
script
tell a
writing student.
story, where it's got a front and a back and 2 sides.
Oh gosh, I just ruined my career.
So,
basically-
Miss Poulton, how would you present a story? Well, I'd present it with 2 sides and a lid, and then maybe I'd put a front on it.
Tim's really embracing the rivalry. He's really digging into you.
It's okay.
No, I like just operating in this kind of where I'm the host of a Miss Bournemouth competition, and she's the only
the
contestant.
only contestant.
Unless you 2 want to enter as well.
Oh, I could enter.
Oh, go
That'd be a
ahead.
great Miss Bournemouth.
I'd love to
Homeland's
put that
really
on my
good as well.
CV.
And
One
coming
Miss
up next,
Bournemouth.
tap dancing and reading the works of Noam Chomsky, Simon Schneider.
Noam Chomsky. Maybe that's the name of the guy who's buying all the gnomes.
We've got Beyonce.
Maybe.
We've got Beyonce.
Oh yes, this is my
Special
choice
demand from Tim.
of
Some
song. Special demand.
Crazy in Love, a good song. Special trivia on this song. I thought it was Communism So Crazy Right Now when I first heard it.
Why would anyone ever sing that?
Because it's an amazing song. I enjoyed it. Anyway, okay, cool. We'll see you in a while after this song. God, I hate you, Nerve, always with your
use the
defunct
mic.
songs. But yeah, okay. Moving on.
You
Moving
ready?
on.
Ready?
Brilliant.
Moving on, yeah.
Moving on.
Come here.
Moving on.
Do you have any like kind of cheesy like
No,
music to play in the background?
Make it in your head.
Yeah, do
Up
it.
to wow.
Right,
wow.
if you guys kind of step back from the mic a bit, then you could do like a.
Okay.
And welcome back to the fun, wacky, delicious Miss Bournemouth competition, where we find out who's the best Miss in Bournemouth. Coming up next is a heated discussion between the three contestants, Miss Joanna Poulton, Mr. Simon Schneider, and Mr. Jeremiah Jones. They will be discussing youth in Asia.
Well, I think it's
Coming up first, Joanna Poulton.
Youth in Asia.
Euthanasia.
euthanasia.
Youth in Asia. I don't really know a lot about the youth in Asia.
You like Pokemon?
Do they like Pokemon? Like
The Pokemon.
Asia as a whole is like that takes India as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
India. That's India, China, and Japan and stuff. So.
Asia.
I really like
So you can't, I
Some
don't-
real hard-hitting stuff there from Simon Schneider.
I don't think you can generalise what youth in Asia like when China and India are so different.
So deep. So deep once again.
I think that China and India are actually different places.
Once again, it's real hard hitting stuff there from all three contestants. Absolutely fabulous. Coming up next, the swimsuit round, where we see if our contestants can swim a mile in black tie. Right, are we going to abandon this sinking
Yeah,
ship
I
now?
think this. No, I liked it. I think this feature's over though.
This has run its course.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my place in Hostville.
Host
Are you
Phil.
going this way, Tim? You
Go
can go
wherever.
that
You
way.
Hello.
can be on the
I'm not-
webcam.
I'm back.
I'm not bothered.
Yeah, be on the webcam, Tim. People want to see you.
Tim.
I knew that would be the first thing you'd do. Tim's bare feet, because that's how he rolls. That's good.
That's how he walks as well.
He can't afford shoes.
Don't pull your trousers
I
down.
don't understand what you're doing.
What's
He's
that?
mouthing to me, shall I pull my trousers down? Several
Um,
times.
I like how that's the first thing you want to do in front of camera. That doesn't say.
He's so used to it.
It's more just a
conditioned.
public thing. So I went, there's people. They need to see my genitals.
Anyway, linking back to Coney.
I didn't want to talk about Coney again.
That's
No,
the name
we
of
don't.
my penis. That's only Simon knows that because he's an excellent friend. Yeah, right.
Okay, no one else is laughing. Moving on to the next subject. Oh, guys, have any of you watched comedians versus heckler videos on
Oh, yeah,
YouTube?
you
Heckler,
sent me
amazing.
one.
Yeah,
Oh, they're so
Heckler
funny.
blog.
yeah. Plug
Jim-
to Heckler.
Jimmy Carr. That's his name.
Yeah.
He's so good at it. He's so good at turning it around.
It's really good when comedians tell jokes. My favourite comedian is QI.
I think Simon's just happy that he's not being bullied today.
Yeah. If it was a pie chart, right, 15%, yes, they're not picking on you, and then another 85, they're picking on someone else you can join in with. That's my time right
Simon
now.
doesn't really find any of this funny. He's just like, if I laugh, he'll keep picking on them and not me.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, Jimmy Carr is amazing at like,
He's
just
good.
flipping it around completely
I
on
went
the
to go
heckler.
see him live, and one of the things I wish I could
Yeah,
actually
no-
tell
no
the joke
cursing.
he told me, but no, one part of his actual set was he just went, right, for the next half an hour, you guys are going to heckle me.
It probably helps him build up like a really good like
Yeah, well, I
heckle
suppose.
rapport.
Oh, yes. I just like the idea because heckling's a silly subject because on one side it is kind of funny the idea that you can go into a comedy show and have a little joke of your own with a comedian and then everyone can laugh.
I just think it's
But it is very rude, and
Really
the
rude?
majority, the majority of hecklers, I think, they're often drunk and just silly, and it just sort of ruins a show, especially
but the
when
thing is when they're not and they're just completely sober and they're just saying it to their faces.
when it's just something like your mum's poo.
I think it's dead fascinating when you open your mouth and you say stuff at another face.
No, I'm being serious. I don't know how someone can pay for a
This
show.
is getting old, actually.
I don't know how someone can pay for a show and
I'm
then
running it into the ground. I'm
sit
milking
there
it
and
dry.
heckle.
Sorry, you were saying, and
No,
then
it's
Tim
okay.
interrupted.
I'm
A
not
lot of it's to
talking
do with
anymore.
getting drunk, though. It's mostly drunk people that do it. When you, especially like big shows like that, where it's usually people that have had too much to drink, and
Yeah,
normally if you've paid them, at kind of like comedy clubs, then maybe, but
No, but big proper shows that are being recorded for TV. Like,
Yeah, I agree. No, it's silly. But at small, I don't know. You
They just
can't
want
really
a
defend.
few
It's
minutes
hard
of
to
fame, I
defend
think.
heckling.
they're just trying to.
Well, no, Jimmy
Post
Carr
off their
told a
fame.
good story himself about one of the heckles that actually took him by
was
surprise.
it the one on the phone?
No,
Oh,
I've not
I
heard
know.
of that one.
I think you told me this.
I might have told
Oh,
you
was it
this
the
already.
cancer one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to change the words because I don't want to offend anyone. Okay. So Jimmy Carr's talking about whatever, and then in the middle of his gig, someone shouts, "Red peppers," and then Jimmy Carr replies, "I didn't say anything about the colour red or peppers." And then the guy replies to Jimmy Carr, "Yeah, but it's still more funny than this." Now, imagine
I
the
don't
word
know.
red
That
and
doesn't
yeah.
It works unless you-
is cancer really that offensive?
It's not
Simon?
an offensive thing. It's,
I think in the
think it-
context
I
of the
think it
joke
would
it is.
be,
Why? My mom has cancer.
Yeah, but the fact that they say
Oh,
that it's
Yeah, but
funnier than
some
the
people
joke.
might be sensitive about it and might not want to hear jokes at the expense.
But basically, you said
Winky
cancer
winks.
instead of red peppers, and you get the joke.
Yeah, just swap the jokes, or just look it up on YouTube. In fact,
Right, I can't keep bailing out of this boat, so shall we move on to the next segment because it's filling up with water.
okay, yeah, good analogy. What's
My
the
pants are wet.
What's the next segment, Tim?
Come on, Tim.
This is one test as a potential host.
Magnets, how do they work?
Magnets, what's up with that? I
No,
like
how
magnets.
stupid is that thing when that guy says, "Will it blend?"
Will it blend?
Oh, what those videos on YouTube? They
Yeah.
get old quick. In fact, you only
Yeah.
really need to see one.
Will it blend?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, no, no.
understand.
That's our next segment, the thing we were going to plug, the Fright Night.
Oh, Fright Night. Go for it.
Basically,
That was harmonised. Oh, Fright Night.
where is it, Simon? You said.
I think it's at the Bournemouth Natural History Museum,
Basi-
and that's nearish Boscombe.
Yeah.
It's in Bournemouth, obviously.
It's like an interactive film experience where
Yeah.
you go to watch Psycho.
If you've got an hour or two, three today, around 6:30 p.m., we're plugging it, and we suggest you go because it should be good. It's an interactive film experience, and
in a museum. Which
Yeah.
is pretty scary
Come with us, because we need some people to go with.
because we don't have any
yeah,
friends.
meet us in Dylan's. We'll all have a drink. Our 4 viewers.
Come with us, pay our fare. Because we can't afford it.
5 now. Ah.
So are you actually saying people meet you in Dylan's beforehand?
No,
Right, good.
I don't want to.
Don't-
I don't want to
I'll
meet
do it.
random.
If any fans are listening and you want to buy me some food, go ahead. Stop laughing.
Finally, we see what this whole show's a tool for, getting free food and picking up with it.
No, you know what this show did start off as? A tool for me to get more friends on Facebook. Didn't work.
Oh, God,
Aw.
Simon.
I'm joking.
And that was the saddest story ever told by Simon Schneider.
I think second names are really interesting.
Second names?
I know. I just think the concept of names itself is really
Okay.
interesting.
Guess how many names I've got?
How many names you got?
Guess.
12.
No,
3.
No, 5.
You
I got
5.
I got 5.
Have you?
Have you? Please
Are
give me them.
you including your surname? or just
Give me them.
Both barrels of my.
Both barrels.
Yeah, I
of
both
got
barrels
five.
of my. Yeah, I've got 5. How many you got?
Can you please
Just
say
the 3?
5? Why are you?
No.
Why is this
No.
mystery?
And
It's
it'll
deliberately
forever
not
be
going-
an enigma.
It's mysterious 5
I'm
names.
Simon Andrew Schneider. I don't like Andrew as a middle name because it goes to Andy, and Andy's just.
What I can tell
Sounds
you
poo.
is what I would have been called if I was a girl, and I still resent my mother to this day.
Go for it.
I would have been called, what is it? Saskia Roberta Clementine Vivian Shaw.
Wow.
Oh, I wish you were a
Clementine's
girl.
cool though.
If my mom
My
got-
mum was
One of
like,
them have
you could have been
survived."
called Clemmy.
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 my mom wanted to call me Sebastian.
That's a cool name. I like Sebastian.
No,
You're
it's
like
not.
the only person who ever
I like
says that.
Sebastian. And it could be
Sebastian
Seb.
sounds like
Seb's
a
pretty cool.
lawyer.
What?
Seb as
That's
a
what
shorter
my
name
mom
is called.
I was called Seth for a day, and both my grandmas cried, so my mum had to change. My mum had to change my name.
Oh
Really?
wow, actual
I've got the
pride.
same 2 first names as J.K. Rowling.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you have the same 2 first names. I'm Joanna Bolton.
No, that would have been funny.
Yeah, I'm named after my dad, but it wasn't my dad's idea. It was my brother's, and it's just a cruel prank that's lasted about 18 years now.
Simon Schneider Senior and Simon Schneider Junior.
Yeah, no,
That's really
I still don't find it
I
funny.
thought you were about to say you were named after your father, but he wasn't your father. No, you were just named after some guy.
Should we tell everyone that Simon's dad?
I think they already know.
Oh, they know.
It's not big
He's a
news.
famous antique dealer.
No, but what
I
is
was named after
interesting
my
about
dad, Robert De Niro, who's not my dad. My name's Robert De Niro.
what is interesting though is that the person who directs this show graduated from the one and only Bournemouth University on the producing course.
Wow,
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
producing course.
And also to plug the
Television.
plug the whole media school as a whole. My next door neighbour just finished his masters at editing at Bournemouth, but they're the first. I think it's. It really would help if I actually knew the story, but I don't. They're the first masters group, I think, to actually have a film on limited release
you
in
said.
the UK and in America,
Wow.
and that's
Go
their kind of-
Bournemouth
yeah.
Media School.
No, it wasn't masters. It's graduate film, I think. I don't know. It's
That's cool.
but yeah.
Yeah,
Also-
Well done them.
we're good.
Well done those people that did that thing that I don't know what
There's
they
some
did.
third year TV production students who are actually in London this Friday, and they're going to
No.
an awards ceremony.
London?
Listen.
Oh, I only know the north,
No,
me.
they're going to an awards
Have
ceremony
they been to Dudley?
because they've been
If
nominated.
they've not been to Colchester, they've not been anywhere.
Go on, Joe, go on.
They've been nominated for the Independent Student Film of the Year.
Oh, good
They're
on them.
third years at Bournemouth.
Do you want to shout the names out?
Let's not. And yeah, so they might be picking up an award this Friday. So good luck to those.
Yeah, good luck.
Go Bournemouth.
You see, I'm not usually big on call-outs just because I think it's a waste of time. And what does it mean if your name is on the radio?
Thanks for letting us
But
know.
I'll make an exception because I think Sam Hutchinson deserves this because he's been offered. I'm not going to pour the
Yes,
news.
he
He's
told
been
me.
given a great opportunity, and he's a scriptwriter at Bournemouth. So
Within the
clap for
BBC.
That's essentially saying what it is. But yes, he's been given a great opportunity, and in case he wanted to keep it secret, you can take that up with Joe now.
Well, he told me at Milk, so you're not really.
Yeah,
gonna
you're
keep
right. He
it
didn't know how
secret.
big your mouth was.
Oh, well.
Ooh, I'm joking.
I think he did. No, I'm joking.
Simon, I broke my peg.
Oh,
But no, well done, Sam.
those are
Hutchinson.
proper nerve pegs. Nerve needs these pegs.
Yeah, this
It
radio
needs for the
station
radio
needs,
station.
needs at least 16 pegs.
And 14 have already been used on Jack's face. We don't know what that effect will have on the show.
No, but people are doing great things within our uni.
Yeah, why aren't we doing anything good?
I know, like radio show.
I think it's really good when people do things for university.
I'm just trying to be positive, and then I get this negativity from the corner of the room.
I think it's really good to
So-
be.
You're rising
positive
above
and
it,
negative.
Bolton. That shows.
How? She's 4 foot tall.
I know.
How could she rise above
I'm standing.
anything?
I'm sort of standing on a
She
chair.
stood on the desk. She stood on the chair to get above the desk.
We're actually 6 minutes away from the sort of final showdown of the show, and the plan is, for people listening, is we're going to pit Tim and Joe against each other. Well, first we're going to
Rap
announce.
battle.
Please rap.
Please,
Yeah, can we do that in between now
Come
and
on,
then?
Rap. Should we just declare Tim the winner now?
What, so you see that I can rap?
Hell yeah.
Ta-
Yeah.
You just do getting
Spinach.
You are so. Get up.
In the
Spinach.
clinic.
That didn't.
Nice. There are actually, believe it or not, technically 3 candidates. One of them's just not here.
The surprise will be Adam wins. Yeah.
I've got a
Adam.
friend called Adam Wynn, and I keep thinking that you're saying his name.
I don't think that's so much to do. That's not even a coincidence. That's just you being silly. But yeah, if you are actually in support of Adam, he hasn't got much reception on the Twitter so far.
Can anyone give
There,
an
there really isn't
example of
much.
what
There
Adam-
isn't really any reception on the Twitter.
There's loads. There's 4 times as much reception as there has ever been on this show.
And who brought that audience in?
Once again, this is radio.
Yeah, this
radio you
isn't a
can't
visual
point.
medium.
I pointed at Jack. I was going to point at me, and then I made a really funny joke, and then I pointed at Jack.
No.
I didn't think it was
Can
possible,
either of
but
you
I
do
think
a-
we're
can
actually
either of you do,
making
like, a
awkward
somewhat
silences.
impression of Adam.
Yeah, Adam's in the. Believe it or not,
Sometimes he says can't, like can't.
Can't.
I can't do that. Like can't.
I can't do that.
Can't.
Adam. There you go.
Adam.
yes, yeah.
He's from Cornwall. He likes Cornish.
And our
pasties.
secret 4th contestant, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Wow.
Wow.
It's good to be here.
That's really good.
Yeah, no.
That's really good.
That was a real dead stare that Joe just gave Tim. Once again, it's not a visual medium, but I'll explain it to you. Joe and Tim are actually properly getting into this, and we're
I've been strangling
scared.
him for the
The
past 2
winner will
minutes.
just be Arnold Schwarzenegger if you two can't play fair.
I didn't start
If you
this
can't
one.
play nice. Yeah, there's technically 3 contestants. We're going to announce one of the losers.
Skeletor will win.
God, Skeletor. That's a reference no
No.
one will get.
The only winner here is Jesus, Simon. Our Lord Saviour.
Yeah, we hadn't touched religion yet. Good
Well,
job.
Religion's touched a lot of other people, though, I can tell you that.
We're not really allowed to talk about religion because I get angry about religion.
We're not allowed to
I
talk
get
about it because we
really
always.
angry about religion.
It will just take me into a whole new deep place that I don't want to go there yet.
Okay, so we just announce who the first loser. Because
No, because there's still tension. They don't quite know who it is.
Adam is coming.
There's no tension.
There's no tension. Adam's not going to be here.
It could be anyone.
Adam is
In all
not
fairness,
gonna be
though, one of these two might have performed so badly that not of turning up would have been better. I'm joking.
That's definitely my case.
I'll tell you how you could pull in viewers. You remember I can't remember who was in the writers' room, but there was that poster Lava did that said Kim Kardashian might be there.
Yeah.
You could do that every
Can we
week.
talk
It's just
about
kinda
this
go,
advertising?
Yeah. Obama might be there. Stay tuned, he might.
I like advertising.
I might punch an eagle.
Well, originally we were going to have celebrity guests, weren't we?
Oh,
Well, oh yeah, we were going
fell
to have
down the
celebrity
drain.
guests. I think that could still be heard.
Don't say what I did, but just apologise to the webcam viewers.
anyone watching on the webcam, you know what happened. I'm sure it's burnt into your retinas, and we apologise.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just checking. I have a tendency to
Yeah,
check the time.
So do I.
Yeah.
It's time for a song.
Apparently, I have a tendency to itch my nuts on the camera. So,
It's-
on the camera? No, in front of the camera.
Don't you hate it when you're on a computer and you've lost the mouse? I've found it. Okay, disaster over, and we're gonna play "Days" by the Drums. See you soon. Okay, we figured it's topical, so now we're going to talk about student loan.
No.
All right, yeah,
What?
No.
No, carry on.
It wasn't. No.
No.
We're going to talk about student loan because it's come through for everyone, and I think it's agreed that the single best text a student can get is "You've got £2,000 in your
It
account."
doesn't actually say that. It would be brilliant if it did. Don't you think it would be brilliant if they said, "Hey Simon, just letting you know, babe, your money's going to be in your
I'd rather
account
they just
tomorrow."
said, "It's sorted. It's done.
It's so transactional.
I got you
Everything's
the
so
money.
transactional.
The delivery has been made.
I got you the money, Schneider."
I love banking.
But it is the best text.
Okay, well, what's the first thing you spent your loan on, other than paying off
really-
massive debts?
Really superficial and stupid, but I got my top ear pierced.
Top ear.
The
Whoa, let's back up.
the top part of your ear pierced.
Oh, okay.
I got that
Yeah, there's a key word missing there.
My-
My top
the
ear.
ear that's on top of my head. Pierced.
Well, as for my bottom ear, well, I can't show that on webcam.
Not again.
What did you spend your
Unless I'm online banking.
What did you spend the first thing you spent your money
I think
Probably should have spent it on a better laugh, Simon.
What was that?
on? The laugh operation didn't go well.
What did you spend it on, Tim? First-
I'm
first
trying to
thing.
remember. So
Okay,
yeah, I'm
Simon.
trying to remember.
Come on.
It was probably
Swinks shit.
it was Rustler's Subway. That was the-
Subway.
a Rustler's Subway.
Yeah, they do a
Rustler's
Subway
Subway.
range now.
Oh,
Really?
the
Oh.
burgers
No,
are
it
bad
wasn't.
enough.
It wasn't the first thing I did when I found the money
I've
came
never
through.
had a Rustlers, and I never.
They're
intend to
okay.
because I don't cook.
They're good snacks.
First thing I bought with my loan. I'm trying to think where I was.
That's important.
I actually do.
Well,
feel
no,
I
it
paid
is
my
because
rent.
I only
It is.
realised.
Because if I was in a back alley,
I think I paid my rent first, really, but
Well,
actual
No,
transaction.
just getting rid of rent stuff.
Yeah, the first thing I did actually buy, because I hadn't spent it because I had a bit of money of my own, was when I was in Bournemouth and I needed money for food. Then technically the second thing I bought was probably eggs, maybe. I don't know.
Food makes me so happy.
I bought.
You're edging towards Miss Bournemouth contestant.
No,
I
do.
think food is really good because it goes in this hole in my face and then goes down into my tummy.
Ow, my second ear.
Second ear. Everyone's got a second ear.
Bottom ear.
I love how you were so defensive with that. Everyone's got a second ear, Simon. You idiot.
Can't we have a joint host? Can't we have 4 hosts?
I'd like
I
to
don't
think
want to
of...
host with Tim.
No.
I'm joking.
Let's announce.
I bought.
Oh yeah, what
With
did
my
Tim
student
buy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tim. Yes.
See, you're gonna wish you actually waited to hear what I had to say because it's a zinger.
Go for it.
You bought a zinger from
No.
KFC with it.
No,
Oh.
better. Egg and cress sandwich and a bottle of orange juice.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Food,
nice.
food.
Oh,
food.
I just bought a 2-litre bottle of Dr Pepper. That was it.
Oh.
Really.
Dr Pepper.
So technically, yours was the most interesting.
Of disgust or of.
No, I love Dr Pepper.
It's the best thing.
It's plus. It's a
Oh.
plus.
I love Dr Pepper.
Extra points.
I'm weird. I prefer the Sainsbury's own brand Dr Pop.
What?
I've never had
It
it.
sounds like a ridiculous 80s band.
Dr Pop. Well, no, it's a delicious fizzy beverage.
Busy member.
Okay, so
Let's announce
the
now.
first loser.
Now,
is-
I know you guys aren't going to expect it, and it was really close. But the
Tim's pointing at me.
the Twitter reaction has said that Adam, just because of his punctuality, can't make the cut. So we're sorry, Adam, if
'Cause
you're
he
listening.
didn't
Blaming
turn up.
Twitter people.
Twitter has spoken. No one has voted for Adam to stay on the show. No one's voted for Tim or Joe either. But
Adam, you're gone.
Sorry,
You have
Adam.
30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
He's
Bye.
probably still asleep. Me and Tim are pretty sure we know why he's not here.
because we were
He had
where
a
he
larvely
was.
night. He had a larvely night last night.
You really like that joke, don't you?
I said it
Heard
3
it
times
first
last
time.
night.
I think that's the
death.
first pun, actually.
No, it's not.
What was the other ones?
First and hopefully last. But
Oh, maybe it was. I've let
I
myself
like
down
doing
today.
puns. I like
Yeah,
having lots of puns.
Your
and she's
unique
done
selling
one.
point of like pun king.
No, they happen all the time. They just don't make it out of my mouth.
she's a pumpkin.
So the puns
I'm-
stay in your head.
I'm punderful.
And you
If I was
don't-
going to run anything, it would be the Maripin. I can carry on if you want.
I thought you didn't have any.
I have loads stored.
In
If I was
my-
a policeman, I'd
in
put you
the
under
bank.
arrest.
Pun bank.
Foul play on
Someone
words.
needs to bomb the pun bank. Someone needs to
You
level
always
it.
tell puns when you're banking, don't you?
I bank and pun together.
Okay. Tim, yeah. So me, yourself, we're hungover. It might not sound it. I know we're sounding sharp and great this afternoon.
Zany.
Delight.
Yeah, delightful. But yeah, God, I'm feeling it. And obviously Adam didn't have the
Stamina.
stamina to get up.
And pizzazz.
Pizzazz is a good word.
Yeah, my condolences to anyone who went to lava last night is now having to suffer the next day. It took us 40 minutes to get out of that club because I've not been to lava in what?
Ages.
I never remember going.
Do you remember when we were stumbling back home, drunk and talking?
Yeah. Wow, what a great story. Do you
No,
remember-
no,
do you
only
remember
I'm
when-
asking
do
you
remember
if
when we walked and talked.
I'm asking if you remember it because we were talking and I thought this was a great way of explaining it. We didn't actually hear any music that night
No.
because
Apart from the remix of Call Me Maybe.
which is
Which
amazing.
was really good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
But the thing about lava for us being sort of indie hipsters is that we don't hear the music and everyone's just moving and we just flail our arms and it's actually quite fun.
just flail and hope for the best.
Yeah.
No, did I tell you the weird thing that happened to me though?
What?
I was dancing. You know, this is going to be beyond over the heads of most people. We were dancing in that kind of cheesy room with Anish and
Yeah.
Charlotte. Well, we were dancing, just having a good time, and then I just feel someone squeeze my arse. Squeeze my bum. Apologies for that.
Apologies.
Apologies. Yeah, someone squeezed my right cheek really hard. I then turned around to see who it was. Just some really big girl who then swears in my face and then runs away.
Oh God,
That's my lasting memory of that evening.
that sounds traumatizing.
So to the
My lasting memory was the shirt you made me.
yeah.
Yeah, that
We
was
won't
good.
talk about that either.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. It was basically ruining any chance I had that night and also a generally nasty shirt. But it was nice.
You do both of that yourself anyway.
That's me. Emotions hurt.
It's a good job you don't bear them then.
Okay, in about 4 minutes we're going to announce which of you two, unfortunately, are killed out. So we're going to put on a song. Killed out, eliminated is what I mean. I
got
am
the
very
knife.
hungover.
Which one of you will face the chair?
We're going to put on a song. All twittering is to be done now. Anyone who hasn't voted yet and still wants to vote and is very, very in support of one of Tim or Joe, go ahead now whilst we play Come Home
And
by
we'll
the
pretend to take it
Serenades.
into account.
Yeah. Okay, see you soon.
Him in home.
Can you go bring in...
I'll get them.
Are we decided on who I've said? Is that the best... I mean, it's the only decision we've got.
I'm the opposite. guys.
You want to come in?
Bonjour.
We actually haven't properly decided yet. It's really tough. We love both of you.
Essentially,
Why not have four hosts?
what has happened is one of us is for one of you and the other one's for the other.
Right. Okay.
So, The thing about 4 hosts, and I was talking with this, we did consider that just now again with Jack. We intend on having guests, and 5 people in a room is
So why don't
difficult.
you just have one person drop out when you have a guest on? Because you're not going to have guests every week.
And depending on like who the guest is, you could cater to that. Like if the guest was a girl, then we'd have Tim on or whatever.
I do like the idea that the contestants are trying to sort of mess around with the competition. I like you got spunk, kids. You know, you got spunk.
I like the fact that there's both of us here.
And I like the dynamic we've got.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm consider me some sort of like radio exec, and I'm giving you a deal just to test you.
You're not the only boss here, Simon.
Hi! Wait a minute!
Stop
I
appealing.
like letting Simon have his moment of glory.
Yeah, sometimes I need those. How about if you two can promise me that you'll try and be as punctual as you can, and you'll give it your all, and we can rely on both of you.
Tell me what time to be there. I'll be there.
And the thing is, if there was 4 of us, if one of us really couldn't make it, it wouldn't be a travesty.
But you two can both tell me now that I can rely on both of you for the show, and that you've.
Yes.
Go on then. Yeah, we'll have 4. In my opinion, we can have 4. Wow, no one saw
What
that
an
coming.
intense
Do it.
conversation.
Kind of like. I just do it, and the losers are myself and Jack because
Yeah.
they're to be hosts.
And Adam.
We're gonna speak less and less.
Okay, Jack, do you have anything to add?
Are we having guests still?
We'll trial having 5 people.
Why don't you two just each week have the say? Just say like Tim and Joe on, or just Joe on, or
Yeah.
Yeah, I
why
think
don't-
I'm
why
I
don't
think
you
that'll
just-
be how it will
down
work.
with that.
Yeah, why don't you
Okay.
just do that?
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine then.
Good with that?
Yeah.
And
Everyone's happy?
we've hit 40 seconds over what our show's allotted. There's no people
no one
waiting out there, is there?
cares.
Okay, good. We hope you've enjoyed the show. We hope you've enjoyed the escalating tension and the jokes and the anti-jokes that Joe's been making. And we love you, the audience, and we know you love us. Goodbye, good night, so long,
Love
farewell,
you.
auf Wiedersehen.
Bye. See you next week.
But they don't
I mean,
find out.
hear us
They don't
next
find
week.
out.
Yeah, we just said
We're
all
on.
4 of us are going to be here
We're on
next
air.
week.
Oh, that was all on air.
Yeah, that was all.
Oh, right. Oh, right. I thought you wouldn't even come back on.
No,
Okay,
no,
cool.
no.
Oh,
Alright.
Thank God I didn't say.
Yeah. And you've got that to look forward to. Peace out. So long.